Alright, what's up? How's it going here? I was searching through YouTube today, just realized there's a very severe lack of reaction videos to paintings, so I thought, hey, might as well give it a try. Uh, I don't really know anything about paintings, but hopefully this will be a chance for me to learn, and potentially somebody else, although I don't really care about that. What we have here is Vincent Van Gogh's The Starry Night. I think it's from 1889. It's in the public domain, so I don't have to worry about anything like that. But the thing is, just gonna go for a quick analysis, maybe 5 minutes or so. Thanks for joining me. So we start off. We looking at it. We look at it. We see the very fine attention to detail here. Oh, I don't know if this is max resolution, but this is as good as it's gonna get. I mean, it's on Wikipedia. I'm not taking any risks with any other websites. Very cool over here. You can sort of see this probably canvas sticking through. I've got to assume it's canvas. I know people can. I know it's possible to draw on other stuff, but you got to assume most people are drawing on canvas. Very cool. Very abstract. I'm pretty sure this is impressionist or post-impressionist or something. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but that's definitely something you can look up on your own time if that means anything to you. And yeah, so up here in the corner we have a little picture of the moon, and it's very bright. You can sort of see there's a crescent, but then you can also see the rest of it. I'm not sure what that means, but because like most of the time the moon all looks like it's one color, but it is nighttime, so we do know that it's the moon. And maybe he's taking some artistic liberties there, because the moon doesn't usually give off that amount of light. Yeah, I don't think there's anything behind it. Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. Over here we have some stars, which is to be expected in a painting called Starry Night. And oh, that almost cut off the screen, but fortunately it didn't. Yeah, so we zoom in there, and we see it's he's sort of mixed the blues and the yellows in a circle around it, which I think that's pretty neat. And like you sort of see, these brush strokes are really nice. You see, he goes from very dark here, and it sort of lightens up as he gets to and then he starts like making a different shape here, and it's going around in a circle, and then it all goes around to that one little yellow thing. Now, I apologize if this video has a Bandicam thing up at the top. I didn't put that much effort. I mean, sorry, effort. I didn't put that much thought into how I was going to record this. I just downloaded Bandicam a few minutes ago. I don't have a webcam either. Not that that's necessary, but I just thought I should mention. My apologies if that blocks anything. Yeah, so we have another star here. They do look a bit different. Like we see some of these are just like little dots, but some of them maybe they're not as bright necessarily, I think is what it's going for. I shouldn't spend so much time on the stars, even if it is called Starry Night. We gotta move on to this giant wave here, which, I mean, I think it's pretty fair to say, unless you're looking at the Aurora Borealis, or I'm not sure what that's called, the Northern Lights, you're not going to see this sort of swirls up in the sky. So we do know that this is I don't know. It looks very cool. You can see sort of the canvas is peeking through. You can see that all around, but right. I mean that I know that's not canvas, but like what's he going for here? This is probably some sort of wind. Maybe there's some presence going on in the night. I'm not entirely sure. I don't wanna jump to any conclusions here. And right here, I don't think this is a mountain. I'd say it was kelp, but kelp usually is underwater, and that would explain why it would be sticking up if it was kelp. But other than that, I'm not sure. It could be a tree. I'm gonna stick with it being a tree, even though these are clearly trees right here. We have some very nice rolling hills in the background. They're blue, even though most hills aren't blue. Most hills are green, but these hills are blue, probably because it's so dark out. But if if he just made everything black, it wouldn't make much sense. That wouldn't be much of a painting. Now we've started at the top, and we've made our way. I'm not actually sure what this is. And it's certainly, yeah, I don't know actually. That's cool though. It looks very nice. Now we go down to the bottom here, and we see. I'll zoom in. So, oh, I cut off half of it, but there's not much over. There's not much over on that side. We see there's a church right here. We have a lot of buildings, and these buildings have lights in them. And you can see some very minute details here. It looks very nice. You can see, yeah, there's a church, a very tall steeple. It's clearly supposed to be the defining feature of this town. This is almost. I don't, who even knows why this is here? It's just blocking the view of the town. Maybe he could have just run out of time and not had enough time to draw the town. I'm not entirely sure. But so we have this church, very pointy, very imposing, you could say, because it's much bigger than all the other houses, other than the ones in the foreground. But they're you can see those tiny little details. This is probably going to be very blurry, but like you can see the roof of that one's green, the roof of that one's red and green and blue, and this one is green. That one's orangish, and they're sort of, they must be in the hills of someplace. I don't know. I think he's from the Van Gogh is from the Netherlands, something like that, something along those lines. And I don't know where this takes place, but clearly a very, not very, but rather, rather. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm gonna take a rather rural place. Sorry. Excuse me. So yeah, I think that just about concludes this. This has been a criticism of sorts. I mean, not really a critique, but just interpretation of Van Gogh's The Starry Night. I think it's from 1889, something like that, something along those lines. Thank you very much for watching.